Hello YouTubers, you're on an all-new episode of Hidden Gems, and today I'm going to be going over the 2007 film, The Lookout, starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Jeff Daniels, Matthew Goode, and Isla Fisher. The Lookout revolves around Chris, a once promising high school athlete whose life is turned upside down following a tragic accident. He tries to maintain a normal life, taking a job as a janitor at a bank, where he ultimately finds himself caught up in a planned heist. To put it shortly, that's the brief synopsis of the film, and yeah, it begins with an accident. He was like an athlete, has Laura Vandervoot as his girlfriend, and he's in this accident where he doesn't really remember things very well. He has some brain damage. He has short-term memory, and he has to write things down. He is roommated with Jeff Daniels, who is a blind guy in this film. He had an accident that caused him to go blind in his past, so he lives with a blind person and goes to therapy, and he works as a janitor at this bank. We're also introduced to his family, who is very, very wealthy, but he's kind of considered a disappointment or looked down upon since his accident. He's no longer an athlete. He's really struggling to have a normal life. And this is when Matthew Goode and Isla Fisher are introduced. They say that they're friends of Chris's sister, and turns out they're lying to him, actually. Turns out they need him to be the lookout, to be the person to get them into the bank they are going to rob. And that is pretty much the movie. The tagline is, whoever has the money has the power. And that's pretty much what it's about. It's about Chris dealing with this condition he is in, while also dealing with these new people he just met and the heist they are planning. And yeah, the climax to the film does lead to the heist. This won at the Independent Spirit Awards. I really love this film. It's actually from the screenwriter of Out of Sight and Get Shorty. It's directed by Scott Frank. He wrote and directed this, and it is such a fantastic film. Very good independent film. And also, back when Joseph Gordon-Levitt was more into independent films, it's before he was in big budget movies like Inception, Dark Knight Rises, before G.I. Joe. This was a very early Joseph Gordon-Levitt. After, of course, Angels in the Outfield, Third Rock from the Sun, 10 Things I Hate About You. It was in 2007, and he does look a bit like Heath Ledger in this, but he gives a great performance. I love Jeff Daniels as an actor, and he really gives a great performance as his blind roommate. Isla Fisher is pretty much kind of like the femme fatale. And Matthew Goode does a good job of playing a villain. This is before Watchmen, and it's also after Chasing Liberty, so it's very different from Ozymandias and his role in Chasing Liberty. He really plays a convincing friend until you realize he's lying, and he really kind of turns against Chris. And there's this guy, too. I forgot his character. Let me look it up real quick. He is menacing. Yeah, Greg Dunham as Bone. This guy is just frightening. Something about him looks villainous, something very comic book-like. I love it. Overall, it's a very enjoyable film. And I wanted to bring it to your attention today on Hidden Gems because it is a film from the late millennium, but I feel it doesn't get a lot of recognition. It plays a lot on Encore and Stars, but this film is a good, not only drama, but intense heist film towards the end. It builds up, it has characters, it develops its characters, great writing. Dramatic performances, the cinematography is excellent. If you like films like Brick with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, you're going to like The Lookout. Whoever has the money has the power. So I would give The Lookout a 4.5 out of 5. It's almost a perfect film. It's a really enjoyable film. I love everything about this film. And I love it. It's a character arc. He's a very different character at the beginning, not only before the accident, but after the accident, compared to when it's at the end of the film. He learns how to remain stronger, get confident, but also accept the mistakes of the past in order to move forward. And there's a deep human story within this heist film. Jeff Daniels and Joseph Gordon-Levitt did some research for the roles. Basically researched different people who were blind or had brain damage. Joseph Gordon-Levitt not only befriended some brain damaged people, but he would also not get enough sleep, so he'd be disoriented and not think straight. And that's just so much dedication as an actor, and it's no wonder this won an Independent Film Spirit Award. That's where I first got recognition of it, and I'm like, that movie looks good, I want to see it. So I got this at Hollywood Video, and it's a film from Miramax. Very, very underrated film. So that's just a brief description. I give away some mild spoilers there, but ultimately, if you have not seen The Lookout, I highly recommend it. And if you have seen The Lookout, let me know your thoughts down below. What did you think of The Lookout? Yeah, just let me know your thoughts and your favorite part, and what is your favorite Joseph Gordon-Levitt movie? Go see The Lookout. That is all for this review on Hidden Gems. If you like this, feel free to click the like button, comment, subscribe. Check out my other videos. I have other Hidden Gem reviews, and also I have an action reaction where I review Mortal Kombat. I have a podcast where I pay tribute to Adam West, and some other movie reviews, whether it be It Follows or from the Mummy films from 1932 on to Mummy Returns. Anyway, thank you for watching as always, and if you like this, click the like button, and comment, and subscribe to the Frederick Lopez channel.